Hafade Guam and welcome back. Well, 2012 is definitely an exciting year for the University of Guam as that institution celebrates 6 decades. With more on what is planned to commemorate such a milestone is UOG President Dr. Robert Underwood. Doctor, welcome back and Happy New Year.
Well, thank you. Happy New Year to you.
All right, always
one of our most stellar alumni of the university.
Well, the second part I agree with. Alumni, most stellar. That remains to be seen. Hopefully, you guys have burned my transcripts. So, you know.
No, we still have access to it.
Oh, okay, so that definitely will be held to the fire. Okay, more pressing matters are where UOG is going into the future.
Right.
So, how exciting is it, first of all, as the leader and the figurehead of the University of Guam?
Well, you know, it's a great responsibility, but it's so much fun. I get up in the morning, I think, well, how lucky can a guy be? You know, so I'm presiding over, the capstone institution of education for Guam and Micronesia. It's the only baccalaureate and master's institution that's U.S. accredited that's on this side of the international date line. We've graduated over 12,300 students. There isn't an office, there isn't a police station, there isn't a school, there isn't a hospital, there isn't a military office that doesn't have a UOG graduate working in there. Mm-hmm. So, you know, this is like a time to shine. So we're very proud of our record, and you know, the fact is that the University of Guam is the main institution that prepares the professional class of Guam.
There are 5 Tritons right here in our newsroom, so
that's right.
A very proud tradition we have here too. Okay, obviously UOG has come a long way over that time, and I remember when I first got enrolled at UOG in the early 90s, and the hallmarks were always, well, we have a world-class marine biology lab, and we have probably hands down the best ROTC unit on this side of the hemisphere and everything like that. How has the university changed and how has it expanded on that legacy?
Well, you know, the university began in a Quonset hut. So even before you got there, it has made a lot of progress. It began in Mongmong in 1952 as a teacher training, just offering teacher training classes. But, you know, the question I'm asked is, what is it good at? What is the university good at? I said the university is good and world-class at those things that matter most to Guam and Micronesia. Mm-hmm. Those are the things that we're world-class in, because no one else has as its focus the preparation of research, professions, whether they're nursing, teaching, accountants, business entrepreneurs, public administrators. No one else has the focus on providing a world-class education to work in this part of the world. That is our central focus. It's not an additional focus. It's not a program that we invented on the side. This is what we're about. So we're very, you know, about 50% of our effort is devoted to degree programs. The remainder is devoted to service programs, whether it's extension services, CEDARS, services for the adult disabled, or whether it's research programs, as in the Marine Lab, as in the Micronesian Area Research Center, as in the Water Environmental Research Institute. These are all excellent efforts on the part, and this has been done through the support of the people of Guam and the creativity of the staff and administration and faculty of the university. As we sit here today, the University of Guam spends about $95 million in order to have that kind of a university provide service. Mm-hmm. Of that $95 million, only $30 million comes from government of Guam appropriations. So we're reliant, we're self-reliant, we're increasingly self-reliant. We rely on tuition, we rely on grants, contracts, and of course, a little gift giving.
All right. Well, endowment certainly does help, and it also helps to expand the university. And, you know, over the years, the campus itself, you know, it's a fairly sizable chunk of Mingyala that it sits right there, cliffside, you know, very, very nicely situated. And the multifaceted nature and the multidisciplinary nature has certainly spread out. You know, you've got these wonderful buildings now in the College of Education and the Arts and Sciences building and the English labs and everything like that. As an alumni, I'm extremely proud that that kind of thing has spread, and also a tad bit jealous because I remember I was going to school there and maybe a classroom not too much bigger than the studio we're now. So talk about that.
No, we're going to have a 21st century campus. And so
right.
The whole vision of the campus is going to change. We're in the process of developing that physical master plan. The first building that's going up is the Student Services Center. If you can envision it now, it will actually be 3 levels, and then it'll have a clear path, line of vision all the way to the ocean. And so, you know, the whole panoramic sense of the campus is going to change. We're going to knock down Dean Circle, and we're putting up a Triton Engagement Center, 3-story Triton Engagement Center, which again will take advantage of the look over the ocean. So, and we'll have a big area over there for, you know, some outdoor activities. So all of this will only be made possible through our very ambitious effort for the next 5 years, which is to raise $30 million. And so as we engage in that effort, and as we try to attract people to this vision, and also engage people like yourself, people who have benefited from their time at the University of Guam, we feel very confident that we're preparing a campus that's suitable for you know, our children, our grandchildren, those kids who are right now in middle school, you know, and when they get ready, when these 21st century people, I always tell myself, you know, I'm a little bit at a disadvantage. I'm a 20th century person trying to participate in the education of 21st century individuals, you know. They're all these digital natives, and I'm just a digital immigrant, you know, so I'm not sure how all of these devices work. But so they're digital natives, I'm a digital immigrant. At least I'm not a digital alien.
Okay, well, we got about a minute left, so tell us about the anniversary logo.
The Big G.
Yeah, so how exactly did it come about, and how
well,
what was
the Big G,
process?
we developed it with, you know, working with some of our artists on staff, particularly Rick Castro, and it went through a different set of permutations. So now the university doesn't really have a logo. You know, it has a seal. So this becomes the logo. So now the Big G, we predict, is going to be synonymous with the University of Guam. It has a kind of a fishhook effect at the end of it. And so we predict that over time, every young person is going to want a Big G on their hat, on their logo, on their car, you know, on their jeans, wherever it is that it's appropriate to put the Big G. And so the Big G is going to be the University of Guam, and this is an exciting time for us. We have a whole year of plans. The Charter Day this year will be the biggest Charter Day ever, featuring Micronesian chief executives who will be on campus. Our Founders Day is June 29th, where we're inviting back all the former staff and administrators and faculty of the university. Right. It's going to be a fun year. Okay, well, Dr. Underwood, I will be one of those proud alumni wearing the Big G. So thank you once again. Happy New Year. Thank you. Thank you for your time, and congratulations so and for all that you do for the university. Thank you. All right, and stay tuned, because we will be right back. Extra continues right after this.